Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello and welcome to today's Hogwarts Legacy stream. Hello?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's
नहीं,
played a
मैंने
hand
अभी
in
stream
his
start की।
disappearance.
Okay.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now.
नहीं,
Had
I
by
just
dark
started
wizards he
stream.
was.
Hoggy. Okay. Bye-bye.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Bye. Chalo, let's continue to that very quick phone call. Chaliye. Let's see what this woman wants. She has been
Beaumont
talking
should have
for
returned by
25
now.
minutes.
Had by dark wizards he was.
Where are you? What do you want?
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic.
Yeah?
Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. Shame, really. With Ranrock's camps cleared out, I have a feeling he'd have given up on dark magic altogether.
Why would he get involved?
Why
with
would
Rockwood?
Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again.
Yeah.
I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
That's true. Anyway, we'll keep an eye out.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself.
Okay.
Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
I should investigate.
Let's investigate then. We can do that Merlin trial after we have talked. Why are there inferi here?
Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Confringo!
Okay.
Is that Infurious wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph. Confringo! Confringo! sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Yeah, that's true.
Revelio.
That's quite sad actually.
Confringo. Revelio.
Poor guy got himself turned into a fairy. Okay. There's the Merlin trial right here. I want to do that.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Confringo.
There we go.
Revelio. Incendio.
Incendio. And now let's get that ball down.
Depulso. Not so tricky after all, man.
That's that. That was easy. Some of these Merlin challenges, Merlin trials, they have done very easy, which is good. Some of them are difficult. I don't know. I think they're nice. Let's go talk to Claire Beaumont. We have some sad news for her.
I do hope my brother is
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph. What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was
He
wearing,
was wearing a
jumper.
woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
That's sad. I feel bad.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
This is not a very cheery mission.
Thank you for all that you've done. Bardolph. Dear brother.
We got a nice wand handle for that. I'm going to go and look at it. Wand handle. This also looks nice. This looks the best. We have a we have new gloves. I think but they're not. We take them off. I don't think we have any good gear. We have some unidentified gear. Could do that later. Let's look for more quests now. here, this here. Let's do the main quest. I feel like doing a main quest. No, there is a quest in Hogsmeade, so we can do that. Doesn't seem to be any side quest anywhere. Which one's this side quest? Let's talk to her then. We'll do this one, then we'll do the main mission.
Revelio. Revelio.
What was a demi guys somewhere? It was just a lock.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Let's go in. Hi Crispin, what do you want?
Oh, I do hope Mary and I know
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
It's okay.
I
you can
am
tell
indeed
me.
a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
No.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively.
We'll go and take care of it.
I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable. But why don't you check on her yourself?
You are scared of
But
spiders.
I have a crippling
Yeah,
fear
I
of the
get it.
eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Me. Why didn't you contact her?
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
Okay, so the ministry doesn't want to help. Why did the spiders
Why are there
come?
so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all.
Okay.
Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer you?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of
Oh,
a
so
tree
the
to hide.
spiders.
Within moments, spiders were crawling over.
Yeah, you were
I couldn't
associated
move,
with another
paralysed by fear
your
of the
life.
spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I
get
was there for what seemed hours. I can...
ठीक है, I'll go
I'll
do
try my
stuff.
very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an
Oh, the
impression.
Thestral must have been bought. I'll go check the Thestral after.
Revelio.
Okay. Now we're out of Hogsmeade, right? Let's fly.
Revelio.
What's here? Which animals? Was that horse? I have it.
This must be Arranshire. And I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Confringo! Tego! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! They're even more aggressive than I expected. Stupefy! Confringo! Tego! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Tego! Stupefy! Confringo! Confringo!
There we go.
Surely that's the last of them. Revelio. Revelio. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. Confringo!
So she
If
bred
Mary
the
was
spider.
breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Where's the entrance to her cellar at?
Revelio.
So she was breeding the spiders. They got her.
Revelio. If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now.
The music is terrifying.
Well, this isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. Revelio. A ladder. I'm not sure I want to know where this leads.
Let's go down.
Best be ready for whatever I may find down there.
I'm ready. Just stop playing the horrifying music. That's scary. This is exactly the horrifying music that
I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse.
Confringo!
There we go.
Not my fault, your Revelio.
Let's get the chests first.
That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. Revelio.
We got 3 of them. Let's go onwards. Stop with the creepy music, guys. Come on.
I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Revelio. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Half finished, but I need to destroy all of the exacts.
There we go.
Revelio.
Ancient mantle is full, so we won't get that. So yeah, we've finished with everything. There are some sacks here, so let's get
Revelio.
How do we get ahead now? Let's find a way. Stop with the creepy music, man. thought that you will exceed.
Revelio.
I think that's all of the eggs, right? There's one there.
That's the last of the spider sacks.
So she wanted
I
silk.
suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. I hope that's the last spider.
Let's keep going. The spiders seem to have opened a path for us.
Revelio.
Here we are. I think
No,
there's
wait,
gonna be a big
that's
fight
the
here.
last one. And she's angry. Cursed fiends. Revelio.
They all gone? Oh. That was rough. One chest. I think that's that. Let's go all the way up now. I'm not sure he'll be happy to find that his friend was breeding spiders. There we go. Ooh. Let's talk to the Crispin guy now.
Revelio.
Doesn't seem to be anything on the way there. Let's just fast travel to Hogwarts. Yeah.
Revelio.
Let's go in here. That was very bad. Anyway, hi. Friend is
Mr.
dead.
Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
Yeah, she's a victim of her own.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary. What untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me.
Well, you could have told
She
her.
didn't deserve this. Few do.
I mean,
I
you don't
am
deserve to
sorry
die
about your
with
friend.
spiders.
But you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders?
Why is it hard to believe?
I can't believe it. But I'm certainly relieved.
You should.
I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
No, you don't. Indeed, you don't.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I
Sure.
could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
Bye
The
bye.
dearly departed Mary.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's go and see the Threstal that we have bred. Fresh. So full of the dead. Let's go to the room of requirement then. Hogwarts map. Secret rooms, room of requirement. We'll have our newly bred Thestral there. Oh, there's a baby Thestral. Oh my god. Look at the baby.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Everything's all right now.
Let's release the Thestral here. I think we can release the Hippogriffs here as well. I don't know, yaar. Why do I always keep pressing the wrong
I'll look
button?
after you.
There we go. Where did the Hippogriffs go to? Thank you. Chalo. Let's leave. Well, hi, Deke.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such
That's
misunderstood
true, that's
beasts.
true.
I'm sorry that we both can see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts. But sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all
Oh, we
beasts
need phoenix
that
feathers
master had
for
spotted
stuff.
high on a cliff.
Is that going to
The
be our
phoenix
mission?
was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged Master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs
Tob's
found
story
him.
is very sad as well. I'm sorry, Deke.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Maybe you can. Anyway, that completes the breeding side quest, which was extremely weird. Anyway, let's identify our gear since we are here. And let's get our Mallow Sweet and our Dittany. Let's So we need to go to gear and we need to see if we have any new stuff. We don't. We have fully upgraded gloves. We can upgrade our eyes. Nah, it's bringing us down too much. Yeah. Nothing really important that's new. Okay. Now, what do we do next? Let's see. I don't think there are any side quests left in Hogwarts. Nothing here. These are the gobstones, which I will get one day, just not today. Today is not the day. Nothing here. Nothing here. Summoner's Court match, which I don't want to do currently. This will be another gobstone. Yeah. So nothing at Hogwarts. Nothing at Hogsmeade. And now let's look at the world north of Hogwarts. I do not think there's anything. Okay, so I think it is main quest time. So let's go. World map. Let's go to the closest one that we can go, which is this one in the Forbidden Forest. We don't want to go there, but okay.
Revelio.
Seems to be a Merlin's trial right here, so we're gonna do it.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Okay, I see two of them.
Confringo. Revelio.
Is there one more? Seems like there's one more. There's one there. Okay.
Confringo.
Let's first Confringo that away.
Merlin
That's it.
himself would be proud.
Yep. Once we found all of them, it was pretty easy. Okay, let's go.
Revelio.
Some butterflies.
Potato production. Confringo.
Incendio.
Production. Confringo.
Incendio.
Production.
Confringo. Incendio.
Production.
Confringo.
Confringo. Production.
Lucas Totalis. Revelio.
There are inferi here. Anyway, let's just leave. Don't want to get ourselves caught in these matters. Okay. There's a Merlin trial surrounded by people.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can help do my take. Hardly carry the sacks on that last raid.
Revelio.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
Nah, you want to leave it at least a week before you go poking about the tracks of us. Need to let his trail stop smouldering. But then, you can find some good treasures. Yes, you can. I once found a copper pot what had a real gem in it. Amethyst, I reckon.
Brockborough's famous for someone having a pet troll and not much else.
I'm sure it'd be harder to kill a moon god.
Expelliarmus!
Well, you look like you're trying to lose.
A mere innocent.
Potato!
Incendio!
We've got nothing more than luck.
Potato! Incendio! Confringo! I've seen better. Hardly felt it. Next! Potato! Incendio! Confringo! You've dodged an attack.
Glacier. Confringo.
Confringo!
Stupefy.
There we go, got him.
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Let's do the trial then. This is the butterfly one. But we don't have Lumos. Let's equip Lumos.
Lumos. Revelio.
Can't seem to see butterflies. There's some there.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio.
More. They're inside here. Let's blast them.
Confringo. Lumos.
There's the third box.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
That's nice. One more Merlin trial under the belt.
Revelio.
Just want to see what animals are here. It's a hippogriff, I think. We have enough hippogriffs. And let's get this
An
astronomy table.
It should prove useful once the sun's down.
Let's make it night.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
There we go. Draco. Interesting.
Revelio.
So we got that.
Ah, but if the air is cool, it always takes.
What's here? Must be thestrals. No, they're moon cuffs. Okay, I have them. Don't need them. What is Poppy doing here? Anyway, let's wait for her.
Is Highwing alright? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Hi, Poppy.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Okay, Poppy. Your secret's safe with me.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Isn't what we are doing
Whatever
ill-advised?
gave her that idea?
This way.
What have I marked on the map? Anyway, let's go with Poppy. There's a centaur there.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here,
We are
in
not in league
with the
with the
poachers?
poachers, though.
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Anyway, let's
He
go
was
with
certainly a
Poppy.
charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But
Let's
why
get
would he
rid
think
of the
that we had anything
poachers.
to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are
Revelio.
suspicious.
Could be, could be. We should just get rid of the poachers, I feel.
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
I think there's something in the water. Could be, for all we know.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
There's goblin metal
Pelts.
here.
Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Yeah, lots of interesting stuff. We found
Poachers were
goblin
here.
metal.
All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep
Yeah.
searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Anyway, let's go, Poppy.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers.
Revelio.
No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Let's use disillusionment.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Always one, isn't there? Except this time, it's not just one, is it? It's the whole lot of us, all falling prey to some delusion what seems to have gripped one of us' minds. That's what's happening.
Okay. Let's try picking them off one by one like we usually. I think we're doing decent.
Lucas, don't tell us. Revelio.
There's a galleon bag here, so let's get the gold.
Loud as a troll you are.
Lucas, don't tell us. Revelio.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
Okay, we've gotten everything, I think. Let's go in and see. Oh no, there's a bag of galleon. There's a Wiki Melt potion, that's nice. Okay, let's go in.
What in Merlin's name?
What the hell?
Are those?
Is it a dragon? They're making dragons fight each other for sport.
dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
We'll be discreet.
That's it. Avelia. That is the word.
I think I heard something. Don't know what Victor was sinking, stroking a...
Just tell us. Avelia.
Let's first check the other area before we go down here, right? Okay, this is locked. I guess the only way is through here.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is...
Tell us. Avelia.
Okay, I think we are doing okay.
Come out before I find you.
Just tell us. Avelia.
Let's go then. I can't believe that there are dragons fighting each other here.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Oh, they're trying to subjugate the dragon, is it?
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one.
Hi, I love
Not
variety.
with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
What are we going to do? Are we going to release the dragon? Okay, let's try.
Avelia.
This is interesting. Let's go. I have like shivers running down.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Have you played Signalis? No, I have not. What sort of a game is it? Let's get the dragon egg.
Hello, Mora.
There we go, it's unlocked. We're just taking a dragon egg then, aren't we?
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
I feel it's gonna be a big fight. There was a lot of digging wells kept around here. It's an outstanding game. I'll be sure to try it out.
one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Really check it out. If not gonna play it, I will definitely check it out.
Such arrogance.
Damn.
I don't like this.
Reputation does not belong in back.
Let's see you survive that heat.
Damn.
Avoiding our problems.
Let me have some.
Can't get you yet.
I won't go down as easy. Let's play friends, shall we?
Let's see you survive that heat.
What you gonna bring up?
Its storyline is very unique, but what is it about?
Predictable.
Still helping us find this, are you? You, well done. That was nothing but luck. Your time is short, child.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
How do we free her though? Maybe. I think she's free, right? Underrated because it's an indie kind of dark moments uncovered something they shouldn't have. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Signalis. I will check it out. We just saved a dragon. She stayed the guy. Okay. Poor dragon now gets to roam free.
This
We
way.
need to run. Yeah. Ooh.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
It's okay. What should we do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely.
True, but what do we do?
It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just
They
caused?
might just give
It would
us
be
trouble.
foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot.
That's true.
I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
It's okay, let's just get
We
out.
aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the car.
Can't see anything.
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Okay. The school. Is that a main quest? Let's do it then. What's up with this, man? Will they just stop it? It's so annoying. Yeah, let's get the stealth one because we need it. Let's try this, why don't we? We've never done it before. An ancient magic hotspot. Let's get the Floo.
My loyalties to Rookwood.
Revelio.
There's the toads.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio.
Oh, I get what it is now. It's kinda like a maze.
Revelio.
This got us nowhere. This gets us to the one on the right. understand what we're supposed to do here, to be very honest with you.
Confringo. Revelio.
Okay. That was definitely interesting, I would say. Anyway, let's go to Hogwarts now. Let's go and get both the field guide pages and then we can go meet Professor Weasley.
Revelio. Revelio.
Whatever. Can't catch thieves. Woohoo!
There's a key here. Right there. There we go.
Revelio.
We had done this little puzzle here.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Okay, let's go to the underground harbor. I thought it was somewhere, but we had to go by this lift. It's fine. Let's go.
So this is the underground harbor.
You have been here.
Revelio.
Don't you see the romance at all? You and I, we are the stars. Our love is the muse of 1,000.
And where's the other one? It's there. the library. So let's go to the library. We were in the library. Why couldn't we just get that one first? Anyway, it's fine. However, the forces want to guide us. Let's go up. This is kind of... That was kind of troubling for me. Not gonna lie.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
Okay.
None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Sure.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
Let us begin.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Let's see.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
This I know, Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical
Deathly Hallows. There's a whole book about it.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The quaffle is the largest ball. This is fun.
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points.
It's like a mini quiz.
Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
No, you can't change species. Balls.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough.
Oh, the quiz came to an end. I could have gone on longer.
If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like more questions.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
I don't know this. I think
the Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
I don't know this, but I'm going to say
the Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest
How am I
breed,
getting this all right? And
averaging
maybe
at around 15
every
feet in
option
length,
is right.
it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
I don't know. I'm going to say
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home.
Right.
The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
I don't know.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair.
Okay, I've never heard of all this.
What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
I don't even know what a lethifold is. Patronus is used for Dementors. Must be the knockback,
jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm.
Really?
The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Rob. Gamp, whatever.
Gamp.
That's it.
It's mentioned
One of
in the
the principal
7th book.
exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Basilisk?
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
I don't know.
Mount Greylock.
Well done!
It sounds
the
like
American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amormento, whatever. Yeah.
Amortentia.
Yeah.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
That's
They're my
enough
most difficult questions.
Not now.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Okay, we'll do it. Let's fast travel to the Transfiguration classroom. Everything's supposed to be closer from the central hall, right? Let's go to the central hall. There you go.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, hello.
Was it Adelaide Oaks? Yep, we had a conversation with her, didn't we? So let's advance time.
Galleons and the historian's uniform.
Okay. That's
Settle
very
down.
cool.
Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted.
We're not daunted.
Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
This was easy. We just do this. Bit of a heavy butterfly.
Beautifully done.
Okay. Hi, Professor Weasley.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed.
Of course.
And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork
Thank
this
you,
year.
Professor Weasley.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn
We
and
did
brought it back
capture
to
a
the Room of
unicorn.
Requirement.
Yes.
Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular
Well,
activities.
who doesn't like a little extracurricular
Were your
activity?
meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams.
Okay.
Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Professor Weasley. That was nice. Let's use transfiguration. Where is transfiguration? That's nice. Sebastian?
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Okay, Sebastian wants us to meet him. Anyway, what's this? Natty also thinks that her mom wants to. Oh, and Poppy also wants to meet us, so we'll do them both. We'll go meet Poppy and go meet Natty as well. We'll first go meet Natty because
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
It is a myth.
I remember Armid mentioning something about gobbledygook.
We're gonna have to take a myth with us. Okay. Let's go speak to Natty first.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
So frustrating.
Hi, Natty.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone.
This is her mother.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards.
Which is
She
not
berated
bad.
me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
Oh my gosh, she's banning
But
Hogsmeade for us. For
My
her
little gazelle,
child, not for us.
you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father
my
would still be
God.
with us.
Natty? No.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from
She's an
practicing it.
animagus.
However, I am an animagus.
That's nice.
And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
That is incredible. How did you become
Are you
one?
born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month. Then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. Then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu. But Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at
teaching
Hogwarts.
kids to be animals is dangerous. Anyway, did you choose?
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form
Yeah,
is
that's what I
determined
thought.
by
So
their
it's like a
personality.
Patronus.
My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
What does it feel like?
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
That must be cool.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to
Yeah,
have.
it's cool.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
It's true.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Perhaps she's right,
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best.
I mean,
Do
I don't
you?
want to lose anybody.
You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
It's true, but you don't have
Thank
to put
you
your
for
life
being
in
here
danger.
during that rather awkward conversation.
It's fine. That was that. Okay. Now let's go talk to Puppy. We have to do something about the dragon egg that we have. I believe we have a dragon egg. So cool. Anyway, okay.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Yeah, let's get our gear and we can sell stuff that we don't need quickly. Because I know we have a lot of stuff. Okay, nothing's there. Nothing's there. Nah, that sucks. I'm sure both of those are going to suck. Nope. And we had a new wand handle as well. That looks cool too, but again, not as good as this one. Okay, let's go sell stuff.
You're back.
Hi.
Nice to see you again.
We have a lot of stuff, so I'm happy that we are selling. And just the unidentified item, we need to keep. Everything else we need to sell. Okay, bye there, Albie.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Okay, we have to meet Poppy in the 3 broomsticks now. Hi, Poppy.
Over here. This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Yeah, we
Don't
were
remind
fighting
me.
dragons.
The thought of
Not
that tent
fighting,
still
saving.
makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver.
Yeah, I did realize
I think
that.
a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known
Yeah,
poachers
fair
to
enough.
use anything like that before. The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior. That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere.
Fair.
Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures? Exactly. Merlin,
yeah.
I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
How are we going to find the dragon?
That's a good idea. We need to see this through. I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before.
Like
it seems
what?
I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood.
It's fine.
Why is he after you?
I don't want to tell you. It's to do with
Rookwood
Ravenclaw.
is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack.
I didn't have to tell her.
It's a
the
bit of a
whole
long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet. Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own.
Okay.
I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I
go
can.
track down the dragon, Poppy.
I'll let
Bye.
you know when I have news of her location.
Yes, let me know. Here we are. Now here there was a side quest concerning a house elf, so let's do that.
Hello, pardon me.
Hi.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be
Oh, she's a
interested in
female
having your
as well.
own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's
not
the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop, and Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Okay.
Even with your help, I'm not certain it would be worth it. Shopkeeping has never really appealed to me.
Oh, but think of the galleons you could earn.
will
You'll be able to
sell?
give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop, and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Should not have said that. Don't punish yourself, it's fine.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
It's fine, Penny. What could I sell?
What kind of things would I be able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Disney to Mooncalf.
Well,
if
okay,
a
that
buyer
seems fair.
exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
Fair enough, we can do that.
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly.
Okay. Penny's fine.
Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
Yeah.
How is it you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop.
Okay.
Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill, but Master Mason commanded it, and Penny was happy to oblige.
Fair.
Master Mason was a wonderful master.
I'll talk to you.
All right, I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village.
Okay,
Penny
let's go.
does hope she gets to work with you.
Kind of like Penny. So I'll do it for her. Yeah, and then I can share my spell force and everything that I don't need.
Revelio.
Chips in the hat, if you please. I remember you. Your generosity helped me afford this rather exotic snake.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
So that's her, Sandra Mason.
Hello, Madam Mason? I understand you have a shop to sell.
Yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
Yeah, might be, yeah.
Perhaps. It depends upon your terms.
I think you will find my terms quite generous.
Tell me.
But, and do please forgive me for asking, don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
That's true, but I'll be able to manage it. My age is irrelevant.
I am quite capable of owning a shop, I can assure you. I should think you'd be happy to have a buyer.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture.
I think so
too. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
Yes,
she did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Huh? You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back. At a discount, of course, should your efforts fail.
It's
the
a
last
scam.
thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
It's a scam. Why would you assume I fail?
Your faith in me is overwhelming. You're sorely mistaken if you think I'm going to fail.
There's that confidence again. And, of course, I wish you every success. Do we have a deal?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all.
I find this very fishy.
As you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
The shop seems to be in an ideal location. Why has no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed. But I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady.
Okay.
My late husband was the one with a passion for shopkeeping and business in general. You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
Why have the others failed?
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not. The benefit of Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and
I feel
ensuring
it's a
its
scam.
success.
But let's see.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well. But I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long.
It's fine.
If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
We have the money.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and...
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me the money and I shall get the paperwork
First, get the
filed
paperwork done.
immediately.
Wait a minute, brave. Oh, perhaps this isn't a good idea.
Oh, I only meant that it takes metal to run one's own shop. You seem to have it in spades.
Oh, of course. And you're right. Shall I head directly to the shop then?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
I know this is some scam, but we're going to see where it takes us. Anyway, I think we'll continue this quest the next time. That's all for today, and stay tuned for the Ragnarok stream tonight and the AC or SE stream tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you next time.